Good morning guys, so we are back in the back garden. It's Friday, Good Friday actually. No work today, which is great. Yeah, we're doing a push session. Paris and her parents are going to the flat, so it's just me and Grayson today. Right now I'm about to train. It's about 7 o'clock, maybe probably a little bit past that now, and they're leaving at 8. So basically I'm going to try and get through as much of this push session as I can. I've still got a little bit of legs to do from yesterday. What I may do is just try to get out maybe my chest and triceps today, and then have like a catch-up session tomorrow with my delts, calves and hamstrings. But yeah, I'm not very motivated this morning to train, but yeah, I'm still here, so yeah, we're gonna crack on. Hey guys, so thought I would do a little bit of voiceover on this workout. So today is a push day, as I said. This is a new mesocycle, so we've actually started with a single arm dumbbell press. The reason it's single arm, very basic, we can only fit 30 kilograms onto one weight, and we don't have enough to do 30 kilograms on each weight, right? So this is the maximum I can use. So in order to really utilize the weight, we're just doing it single arm, right? That's the only reason. Ideally, I wouldn't do this just because it takes a little bit longer, but nevertheless, it was really good. Felt really stable actually, and I'm looking forward to yeah, I was going to say I'm looking forward to progressing reps, but to be honest, we'll be back in the gym, so this is actually going to be my last push session like this. We do have another one later in the week and we'll get that done, but it won't include this exercise. But nevertheless, for 2 weeks, it really did the job. And you'll see in a minute that we go straight into incline push-ups. The reason it's incline is I've actually not done any incline work during this whole lockdown, mainly because I don't have a bench or anything, and I just forgotten about incline push-ups, so I thought I'd test them here. We did 2 total sets, basically just to pretty close to failure, about 3 to 1 reps from reserve. You'll see Grayson there in the window checking it out, so yeah, he's marrying the form. But yeah, so yeah, we do the first set of the push-ups straight after the last set of the dumbbell incline flies, just to save time, really keep as much tension on the chest as possible. And you'll see at the end of the set I get really close, I'm like really struggling, I'm all wobbly and stuff, so yeah, I'm pretty happy with the performance on this one. And the only other exercise that we did today was dumbbell skull crushers. As you'll see that I talk about in a minute is basically we had to cut the workout short, so we only did we had to do the delt work later on. But you'll see that we do dumbbell skull crushers, and to be honest, like, these have been a staple in my workout for triceps for the entire lockdown. Even before lockdown and when I'm back in the gym, this is one of my favorite tricep exercises, simply because like you can get so much with so little weight. Like, I was running this with 10 kilograms for the longest time, and it's only been pretty recently that I've moved up to 12.5 because I was capping 20 reps in a set. But adding just 2.5 really brings the reps down massively. So you'll see here, like, I can't remember exactly how much I get, but like it's less than 15. So to go from 20 to like less than 15 is a big drop, and it's really hard to keep that tension, and reps drop off very quickly. But yeah, so yeah, that's a little bit of voiceover, and I'll speak to you in a minute. Just put Grayson down for his morning nap. He's not yet asleep. What we're gonna do is we're gonna tidy up, hopefully have some breakfast as well before he wakes up. The workout didn't go too bad actually. We managed to get chest and triceps done, but we didn't do delts. So now I'm in week 2 of this mesocycle. I'm trying to do this full week before the gyms open, which is just over a week today, 10 days I think. So, which is exciting, because the plan is for next week is just to run like a 2-day, or at least have the full weekend off, and then I can sort of start a fresh block of training when the gyms open up. I don't really want to be fatigued going into the gym because it's been so long, so I want like decent sessions. Not really thought too much about the gym as a whole because we're going to be moving soon, so I'm going to be joining a different gym. Like, my whole plan's going to be up in the air, the whole routine is going to be up in the air. Like, one thing that has been better with gyms being shut is like I don't have to worry about like traveling. Like, I can just train at home in the middle of the day. I don't really have to spend too much effort, or as much effort, balancing it with like Karis and Grayson. Now when the gyms open up, it's going to be a lot more difficult. I'm probably going to go down to a 4-day split just for the time being, just to see how things go. Grayson's still not asleep, so that buys us a little bit more time. So I'm going to get tidied up, and then I will see you shortly. So Grayson's now asleep. Fortunately I managed to tidy up, which was good. So just before I get some breakfast, I thought I'd show you two things which I've got recently, which I thought were pretty cool. So I thought, why not share it, right? This is the whole point of the vlog, right? So first thing, all right, best protein powder ever, by the way, Ghost. This flavor is, if you can see that, marshmallow cereal milk. There we go. Carrie's got me 2 tubs for my birthday. I ran out of my protein one, so she thought she'd give me a tub early. This flavor is amazing. I'm not actually a fan of like cereal milk flavor. This protein is super nice. It actually has like little bits of marshmallows in there as well, which caught me by surprise when I first had it. But mate, it's super nice. 130 calories per scoop, 25 grams of protein per scoop as well. So 2 scoops of that is a good 50 grams for the few of you who can't do simple maths. The only downside to good tasting protein is that it's expensive. So the reason I get my protein is because it's cheap. From what I know, the actual protein quality is still the same. So for me, taste isn't that important, but it is really nice when you get a protein like this. But it only has 26 servings, and I have 2 scoops usually per shake. So this is only going to do me like 13 actual servings. Out of all the protein powders I've had, this is the best, but it is a little bit more expensive. If you want good tasting, this is the one you want to go to, Ghost. I will link them in the description. If you're a bit more like me, a bit more stingy when it comes to how you spend your money, then my protein is the one you want to go to, because you can get a big 2.5 kilogram bag for like 35 quid. They always have offers on as well, so you get to save even more money. Next thing I want to show you before I go get some breakfast is VersaGrips. So what the hell are VersaGrips? Now, I got these the other day. So basically they're just like straps, wraps, whatever you want to call them, basically allow you to grip the bar better. Now these, however, have a very good reputation for being a game changer with exercises, in the sense of they just take your grip, your forearms completely out of the equation, and if anything, just allow you to target the working muscle. Considering wraps cost like 10 quid, these are super expensive. These cost me 45 quid. These better be good. But I've heard very good things about everyone who's used them, so I'm excited to use them when we go back into the gym. The reason I got these wasn't because grip is necessarily an issue, but from what I've heard, I think it allows you to get a better mind-muscle connection in certain movement, things like rowing. The idea being that if I can improve the mind-muscle connection even by a percentage of pretty much all the exercises that I'm doing, then that means better muscle growth over the long term. You might be thinking, oh, why not, like, won't your forearms suffer? Why don't you just do grip work? But the thing is, if you're doing things like a deadlift or a row, you can tend to get stronger. Your back can get stronger quicker than your forearms can, right? So if you're constantly waiting for your forearms to catch up, your rest of your body just isn't going to progress as quickly, right? So this sort of takes that problem out of the equation. If I want to train my forearms, I'll do actual work, right? Like forearm curls, things of that nature, to actually grow the muscle. I won't just hold a heavy weight. You don't get a big back by just holding heavy weight in that position. You actually do it by contracting the muscle. Same applies to the forearms. But yeah, those are the 2 things that I thought I would show you. I'm excited for them. You're probably not. Protein, very good. Grips, I'm excited. I'm not gonna judge these just yet. I'm gonna wait until I use them. All right, I've wasted 6 minutes of my downtime before Grayson wakes up talking about this, so you better appreciate it. I'm gonna go eat. I'm not gonna show you what I eat because I've shown it like 3 times already. It's eggs and then some porridge. Get over it. All right guys, so I got Grayson up. He was fed, we went for a walk, gave him his lunch, and now he's down for his lunch nap. So yeah, time flies pretty quick when you got a kid. It's quite repetitive in that sense. Crap, we have a clip that puts clips a blanket to the cot so he can't see outside the cot. He keeps taking that clip off. Okay, back in a second. Okay, I just had to take the blanket off to stop him from pulling the clip off. It's not that big a deal, but during the night we don't want him to see us because his cot is right next to our bed, so we tend to have that blanket up. But during the day, not a massive deal. Quick update on Grayson. He's actually, so he's 10 months old now, which is just insane. He's nearly walking. He's definitely got his balance a lot better. He's eating a lot more now. The best part is he's actually sleeping his way through the night this past week, so fingers crossed that sticks. We tend to put him down about 6:30 still, and then he sleeps until like 6:30 the next morning, which is amazing. Karis and I feel a lot more rested, a lot more relaxed now. He's still awake, by the way. I don't know if you can see him. There you go. He's just hanging outside the cot. He's just chilling. He'll do this. Unless he cries, like actually cries, I won't tend to go in. Unless he's just not settling, or we can tend to gauge when he's pretty tired. He's reluctant to go to sleep sometimes, but he'll be like falling asleep whilst playing. So then we'll tend to put him on his side, and he goes to sleep pretty quickly after that. It's 10 to 1 now. Regardless of what time he goes down, we'll tend to wake him up at like 2:30. So don't really have that much time. And then we're gonna head out again, go for another walk. Good thing about having Grayson, especially on this diet, I get lots of steps in. I'm already at like 8,000 now, so we'll go out for another walk, clock in another 6,000 to 8,000. Weight right now, 185. Total of 10 pounds down from the cut, about 8 to 9 weeks in. I don't know what the plan is yet. I'm a bit all over the place. I'm thinking 1 more week of cutting before the gyms open. I don't want to be dieting when the gyms open up, if I'm really honest. I really want to sort of go back in and just enjoy it and make some great progress. We may sort of go back into a small surplus, definitely at a slower rate this time, and just sort of itch forward. My long-term plan isn't really set in stone, but I want to continue building muscle. So for that, I don't want to be dieting super long, but equally I recognize that maybe I've gained a little bit more weight than I would like. So I've got these two things that are clashing right now, where I don't want to be dieting for too long, but equally I'm a bit fatter than I would like to be. So yeah, it's a choice I'm gonna have to make. I may just bite the bullet and just continue bulking anyway, just at a slower rate, and then diet maybe. I don't know. I'm waffling now anyway. I may speak to you later. I may speak to you tomorrow. I don't know. It depends on how the day plays out. All right, I'm gonna go put him down now because he's still awake. And then I'm gonna go eat. What's up guys, we are back in the war room of peace, aka Karis' dad's office, because we haven't moved yet. But I thought I would just conclude this video talking a little bit about protein. I wanted to touch on whether you actually need to buy a protein powder. To put it simply, the answer is no. Don't think this is something that's going to make or break your gains. I don't even consider protein powder a supplement. Right, I just consider it a source of protein in your diet. It's not a case of I need it after I work out. It's not going to do anything special. It's just a convenient way to get protein that requires very little effort, and that's really it. If you really can't afford it, or you just don't like the taste of it, don't stress at all. Right, just get your protein from other sources: lean meats, fish, other like low-fat dairy products. All are really good sources, and protein powder is just another one of those. That concludes this video. Again, I apologize. This one has been a bit all over the place. It's actually Sunday now, so I started filming back in Friday. So it's Easter Sunday. So if you're watching this on Monday or Tuesday, in which you probably are, hope you all had a fantastic Easter break. Hope your families are all doing well. So if you enjoyed this video, if you got anything out of it, do let me know. Comment, subscribe, like, please. It's good for the algorithm. But I will see you in the next video. Peace.